Just relay that. Put some clothes on. Make sure no creeps around.
Think she's alive?
Within like a 10-day period, had like 8 or 9 overdoses.
They got Narcan in the trees. That's crazy.
You ever just had that feeling that's just so strong?
Yeah.
You can't fight it?
This is almost like a third world country. Way to cure them is dip them in acid. That's untrue.
This is Baltimore, Maryland, the drug overdose capital of America. But how did Baltimore end up looking like Chernobyl?
Raise your hand if you didn't grow up with a dad out here.
Hey, bro, without a father, yo.
Okay.
Why don't Americans care that cities like these are literally rotting to death? I pulled up to a part of town full of abandoned, overgrown buildings used as drug dens by the addicts, collapsing in real time and filled with needles from constant drug use. This place was hell.
All right, so we're gonna inspect this house here that apparently a couple people died in recently.
There was a higher density of needles on the ground here than anything I've ever seen anywhere else in America.
Needles everywhere out here. We think that's trank or what? We got needles literally everywhere. Right over here, someone passed out. Imagine you live right here.
I've never been to Baltimore, but I got homies in Baltimore. They always say that I need to come out there, you know, get some of that mambo sauce or whatever the sauce it is and kick it. But it don't like it's nothing in Baltimore except for niggas without daddies and drug heads, crackheads, abusers. That's all that's out there. Look at this. Beat up houses, niggas without daddies, and addicts. That's Baltimore. That's sick.
Across the street. How's it going? Think she's alive? You sure? How can you tell? So she or he's passed out completely right now. You good? Making sure you're not dead. That was a great question. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Are you high?
No.
Okay.
I just buried my friend, man, 2 weeks ago. He got shot in his back of his head with an AK. 4 times in his back and once in the back of his head. Nothing really psyched me out about nothing.
And I imagine that's not an uncommon story out here, yeah? Lost one to... Is like gang stuff big out here?
There's a lot of gang stuff out here, yeah.
Like people territorial over blocks?
Yeah, it could be that. It get to that too.
I've never seen this. No, this is crazy. Because no one's collecting the trash out here. It's impressive, like in a sick way. This is something I've never seen. Needle caps, watch your feet. People that come out here and hand out needles and foil, nonprofits, NGOs.
Yeah, they do that.
What are your thoughts on that?
People sell them. A lot of people sell them. I don't understand why they do it though. It's more like encouraging them to keep doing it.
Literally, countless needles behind us. She had no clue where she was. I bet you we can find a few more people as well. Got a pair of pants out here, creepy little teddy bear, and then just more needle caps all over the floor. You think anyone's in there? And we got some fresh...
You really gotta watch where you step in Baltimore. You might step on a needle and end up an addict. You really gotta be careful. This crib right here looks crazy. This is like something out the movies. This can't be real. This can't be real. This is something out the movies. I refuse to believe this.
We got some fresh needles right here.
Look
You
at all
see a lot
these
of old
needles.
ones, but I mean, fresh cap right there. Looks like. How many times have you died out here?
Hit on the pole about 3 times. Had a furnace blow up on me. Fallen 45 feet, broke the whole left side. About 8.
8.
But he keeps sending me back. Devil don't want me because he think I'm gonna hook up your air conditioning.
Can you pretty much do whatever you want?
Pretty much, as long as you have some tact about it. But a lot of people, like I say, just don't care. Sometimes I just don't care. That's when I check into the psych ward. Pay attention. What got you in trouble the first time used to keep you out of trouble next time.
But look at the contrast between those two. That house right there falling apart between that one right there, fully lived in.
A lot of these houses were set afire purposely by the landlords, even though they don't reside in the city.
Like insurance fraud or what?
Yeah. How are you gonna have a fire on this corner and on the opposite end of the block, you have a fire at the same time?
Sure.
Hey.
When it's not intentional.
Hey, bro, after you done interviewing this man, bro, get this man some clothes that fit, dog. His pants ain't right. I don't even know how you still standing here talking to him and he looked like this, bro. Offer him some help, because I'm sure you... Well, I wouldn't offer him no help. Never mind. Well, yeah, I'll offer him clothes. Because obviously he don't want to be off the drugs. He just said that. Never mind. Just help the man. Don't give him too much money, so we don't know what he's gonna do with the money.
Do you think it's drug users falling asleep, passing out?
Drug use.
Yeah.
And whenever the cops pulled up here, the residents warn each other by saying,
Well,
Oh, interesting. What's up? Yo. How's it going? How are you, man? We heard about these mass overdoses. What's going on there?
I don't know. I just got back from military leave. I'm trying to find out.
Okay, all right. Is this your beat?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
Just hanging out, man.
Yeah, what happened?
Foot patrol, man.
I see. That makes sense. Do you know how often like the needles and stuff like that get cleaned up out here?
3-on-1 request. Have someone come out and
Sure.
pick up the, the property and stuff like that. I would say daily.
Daily?
I mean, like whenever officers see it, they normally call it in, and it's someone coming, clean it up and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess there's a ton of needles over there.
Dude, we put in requests every day.
He says they have a dedicated app to call in messes. That definitely doesn't work.
The fact that you even need an app to drop a pin for like, hey, there's a bunch of needles here.
The needle density out here,
That's sick.
worse than anywhere in America, maybe on earth. Prostitute, 1 block forward, boom, schoolyard and a church. Richest country on the planet, they say. What the hell is this?
as we left this.
There's nothing in Baltimore. Nothing has been shown in this video to say, hey, come take a visit to Baltimore. But Baltimore people will ride for their city like no other. They feel like they got the best city on the planet. This ain't it. Y'all got the Ravens. That's probably the best thing going for y'all. The Baltimore Orioles suck. I don't know if y'all got a hockey team or not. The Ravens is the best thing going for y'all. Who would want to visit this? This city just like makes me itch. I don't know. All them needles and stuff, I just it's like I'm getting high through the video.
This hood to drive to another hood, I stumbled upon a park overflowing with addicts using drugs and something unusual attached to the trees.
Oh, hold on, let me just show this real quick. They got Narcan in the trees. That's crazy. Growing like fruit. This place is no joke. The tree's literally growing the fruit of Narcan. Some crazy imagery.
The addicts here were now attaching Narcan to the trees, creating a sort of instant revival station at the park where they did their drugs.
We can sit here.
I want you to sit down right there. Right there.
Oh, damn. Yeah, watch out for that.
Sit down right there.
You can put it, he threw it away. Good man. All right, now we can sit. How is life in Baltimore?
That's his needle.
Terrible.
Man, life is hard. What you think it is? Life is hard everywhere.
Sure.
It's definitely hard here, for real. It's definitely dangerous, man.
What are you using, fentanyl?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Fentanyl and crack cocaine. That's it.
Do you see blues out here? I think
Perks?
it's perks with fentanyl.
Yeah, the perk 30.
Okay. You're smiling.
Yeah.
You're smiling too.
That's usually what you do first before you jump to like heroin.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I see a lot of track marks. Do you inject?
No, not at all.
No injections?
No, this is all from the xylazine, what it's done to.
Heroin?
Heroin?
Yeah.
You inject?
No.
You smoke it?
I sniff it.
Oh, you sniff it?
Yeah.
Do you use cocaine? You use anything else?
dope.
Dope?
Yeah, heroin.
I mean, the feeling is good, but the results is bad.
Great. It's not for everybody, but
Yeah.
it does for awesome. It's awesome, great, especially for people in pain. It really does work for other people. It's just. You say fentanyl good? Man, yeah, this work feel good.
Like, you can't tell nobody how to cope with pain or life. So, like, some people got to venture off and they got to figure it out for themselves. And most people take like the drug way. Niggas like this that's hanging with big groups like this, they'll never get off drugs, dog. Because if he say one day he want out, this nigga gonna bring him back in. If both of these niggas say they want out, this nigga right here gonna bring them back in. Like, watch the company you keep. Watch the company you keep. He don't even look like he not homeless. This is a functional perk 30 head. He's functional. But I'm telling you, he see Fent, he gonna run to the Fent.
I like it.
Tell me about the low.
Man, the low is crazy. Y'all can see it out here. The low.
People passed out dying?
Yeah.
How is it compared to heroin?
A lot stronger.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll take your ass out of here.
He got Black Lives Matter
It's
hat
easy
on.
for me to choose drugs because when things don't seem to go my way, it's an easy cut to not do the right thing. And just for a moment, I have a little peace in my heart. And when I'm not using, it's very difficult to deal with life on life terms.
See?
You want it all the time. Even when you sleep, you find yourself awake wanting it. Yeah.
How many days do you find yourself going without sleep?
Oh, well, for me, I can go at least 3-4 days.
3-4 days no sleep.
Yeah. Just constantly. Well, that's how it is. Just constantly chasing all day.
And how many times you died out here?
Oh, I probably went out
10?
Probably like 10, 12 times. I probably went out like 10, 12 times.
About 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
I remember one week, within like a 10-day period, I probably had like 8 or 9 overdoses.
I died once.
Twice. I only died once using.
Only once.
Yes. Oh, it scared me a hell of a lot. I didn't like the experience, one, because I never thought it would happen to me.
Yeah. Everyone thinks they're invincible, right?
I thought I was obsolete for some reason, but it came to show that I'm not.
More you go out, the more susceptible you are to going out.
Okay. Does that ever make you second guess, like, maybe I shouldn't use the blues, or you just keep coming back?
Yeah, but you ever just had that feeling that's just so strong?
Yeah.
You can't fight it.
How many people have you resurrected yourself?
Oh, like 20.
How does it feel to die and come back to life?
It's weird because you don't remember anything.
Who brought you back both those times?
My kid's mother.
The mother of your children?
Yep, she brought me back both times.
How do you get your money to afford your drug addiction?
I mean, you do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do whatever it takes, Sell, steal, whatever.
Panhandle?
My son's right over there. I need my pliers. Yeah.
Homeless, please help. Thank you and God bless.
That's why I be hesitant to buy or give homeless people money. Every time I see homeless people and like I'm able to help, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I do get money. But for the most part, I'd much rather buy you some food or buy you a drink. It's been times where I had a jacket in the backseat of my car and threw the jacket out. Like, here, it's cold, take this jacket. Watching this just helps me realize, no, don't give these niggas no money. I ain't saying all homeless people will buy drugs with your money, but they not making a good case right now. The case is, it's evident right now that they gonna take the money and buy drugs. And then you get them bougie homeless people that if you get them like $3, they start complaining. What am I gonna do with $3? All right, give it back then. Nigga, you the one begging. Hey, you acting bougie right now. Take what you can get.
I steal every once in a while, man, but the jail ain't me.
Panhandling. It's I'm not big on stealing, so.
I think they might catch you if you try to steal, yeah?
Yeah, facts. Where you gonna go? In a wheelchair.
Have you ever tried to stop using xylazine or fentanyl?
Yeah, I did a nice substantial amount of clean time. I did.
Yeah.
And then how I ended up back out here, God knows.
You think you'll ever quit?
Most definitely. Yeah.
When?
I've been doing this, I'll just say within the next month.
Next month?
Yeah.
In 3 weeks.
Okay.
About another 2 weeks from now when I move in my new place.
They all got deadlines and times of when they gonna stop. If you say that, if you just say, okay, I'm gonna stop in a month, you're not gonna stop in a month. This gotta happen. It just gotta happen. You just gotta know it. You can't prepare yourself to stop. Because you're gonna be like, let me get one last smoke in. I quit tomorrow. Let me get one last hit in. That ain't gonna work. You're gonna wake up from OD and be ready for it again because you got to go through withdrawals. Withdrawals is the toughest part. Say no to drugs, people.
The family wants to give me another shot, so
yeah.
I'm taking it.
Very soon. I just don't have a stop date.
Just got clean when I was 43, so I got 4 years, 3 months, and like 16 days clean now. So
you're clean.
That's good, brother.
I'm clean, so I noticed like that. Yeah. Because I was ripping and running the streets, hustling, doing a lot of bad shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so you used to be one of the troublemakers out here.
So this shit, it don't bother me. I'm strong-minded now. I try to give them advice to get them help, get them into programs. That's what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, tell me about that, yeah.
You know what I mean? I give them advice, give them phone numbers to call people, to get them into programs and all of that type stuff, you know what I mean? When they want it. They can only do it when they want it.
What changed things for you?
The last time I OD'd, it was a look on my mother's face.
Yeah.
You feel me? like a shame.
Shame?
Yeah, like I should know better. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was April 20th. My clean date is April 21st. So
That's
I've been
what's
clean
up,
since
bro.
then. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You see some people that weren't as lucky as you?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
How many people have you seen dead out here?
A couple.
Couple.
Yeah, ambulance get called real quick. Some of them survive, some of them don't.
Immediately after interviewing these folks, they told me to come over and record them getting high.
She's snorting right now.
Yeah.
Oh, straight to it. Damn. Yeah, she's snorting right here. What are you doing? Snorting as well?
Yeah, we're smoking.
Oh, you're smoking. And then that looks intense right there. Is he adding alcohol to it?
Yeah.
That looks infected.
Yeah, it is. That's what come with it.
So you're smoking?
Well, anybody that smoke after that nigga is destined to die. I don't mean to sound bad, but if he touching his legs and his feet that look like this, and he passing you the pipe or whatever y'all about to smoke out of, you put your lips on that after he touched it or put his lips on, you're destined to croak over. You might not see tomorrow. That nigga should have his own personal bowl, pipe, whatever. He should have his own person. He shouldn't be trying to get in no circle to smoke anything with anybody. This is gross. That's nasty.
That looks infected.
Ew, look at this. Oh. That lets you know that smokers don't care who they smoke with. As long as they getting high. This, bro, I don't even think I would want to be close to a nigga that look like this. I wouldn't want to be close. Because like your hygiene obviously doesn't, and I get it, through his circumstances. He can't help it. He's homeless. But if I'm homeless, I wouldn't want to be by this. Like, what is this? This is not.
That's what come with it.
So you're smoking heroin right now?
Crack.
Crack. Okay. And you're about to smoke some crack as well?
Now I'm about to snort some.
Snort some. You snort, she's smoking. How often do you guys do this? Every day? Every day. Every day?
Every day, all day.
All right, guys. Be safe out here, all right? Insulin syringes with needle 1cc. So I imagine they hand these out. Hand them out like candy. We got Narcan in the trees. They're getting high right now immediately after the interview, and his foot is falling apart. He's adding some antiseptic right now. He's gonna lose that foot. He's gonna lose that foot.
And after seeing the devastation of drug addiction up close, I went back to the hood to meet up with some local rappers who grew up here and are trying to get out.
I'm here with
Fat Sousa. Ted's the one.
Where are we at right now?
Well, we in Southwest Baltimore, my second hood.
How long you guys been out here? Is this home?
It's home.
Yeah.
I never left.
What about you?
Baltimore, I've been in Baltimore my whole life.
How is life out here?
It's what you make it. It's a lot pinned against you. But you know, they give us all this so we can destroy ourselves. So you got mine, you want to get out. You get trapped by the drugs, you get trapped by that, you stuck.
So we got these abandoned buildings out here.
Right.
I don't see a lot of libraries out here. I see a lot of liquor stores, pizza shops, and wing stops out here. What do people do to get ahead out here? Are there a lot of opportunities?
You want to get out of here.
You want to get
You
out?
gotta really want to get out of here. Yeah. Take yourself around with people that don't want to get out of here.
Yeah. What are you guys up to right now?
Chilling, we coolin',
Chilling?
we down
What's
and
your
dirty.
name?
TWG Kyle.
Okay.
You really see how we gonna look into this shit.
How is Baltimore?
Man, Baltimore chew you up and spit you out, man, just like that. That's if you let it, dog. Going to sleep to gunshots, you waking up to boy going hard, niggas selling drugs. So
what's one thing you think Baltimore needs?
guidance. We need a hero.
Talking like Batman?
It might sound funny. You know how grandmothers back in the day was? Grandmothers, they smack you, get on your ass, you punish. We need that in order for us to calm the fuck down. I mean, it ain't me running, it's them running. It's teenagers.
Oh, dang.
I'm grown and
It jammed up.
Son and all that. It's the kids running it. 12, 13, 14, the kids run Baltimore.
You know what else y'all need out there? Like, bro, you got a valid point. You're not lying. Y'all need grannies out there that's gonna hold it down. Y'all need fathers as well. But you know what? Also, y'all need some bigger clothes. Y'all need bigger clothes. I get it. This might be the swag out there, but this ain't it. Brother, your T need another X and your pants need another digit. Because this ain't it. And I think your shirt tucked in. And it's not even about you, bro. I'm sorry that you had to catch this part up, but You in a video, bro. You should have known that, you know.
Is that possible?
Guns.
They like to shoot.
Like to shoot. They don't want to talk. They want to kill.
They like to kill and shoot way more than your generation?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So when you hear a gunshot out here, what goes through your mind?
We used to it.
Used to it? You don't even blink? Are there a lot of opportunities for people to grow up out here on this side of Baltimore?
Hell no, ain't no opportunities. Hell no. Ain't no opportunity at all. We gonna make one though.
What do a lot of people do out here to sort of get out of the hood?
Rap, basketball.
Hear what you eat rap.
This is some shit I be rap. I say,
let's hear it.
Said you got that gun that ain't gonna slide. You got that on for. They put that K beside our name, but ain't nobody dying no. Baby sexy, bend it over. She gonna shake that ass. He lost his mind. You think you sliming us? He died for cash. Like that though. You feel me? Like. We artists for real. We rap the event for real. It's not too much we can do in Baltimore City as young men to really vent other than violence for real, for real. That's what they want us to do. We try to beat the odds by going against it with the music for real, for real.
Man, all the old heads is in the fit.
You don't, though. You don't. You just... You saying you trying to beat the odds, but you're not really trying to beat the odds. The thing is, bro, you promoting... You promoting that. You promoting... violence, drugs, all of that with your raps, bro. So it start with you. You think you finna be the change. You need to be the change. Rap about something good. Rap about something positive. Not niggas losing their life and selling drugs and making money. No. No. Be better. Be better.
Or doing state time or dead. It's no guiding. They taking all the old heads or the old heads that struck out off drugs and like that. So it ain't no guidance.
No
That's
guidance,
the only
no
problem.
Raise your hand if you didn't grow up with a dad out here.
Hey bro, who grew up without a father, y'all?
Okay. So moms are stepping up out here. Everyone raise their hand.
Yeah, we
almost, damn near.
Mothers, man, our strong black queens. They the ones who keep us all together.
Where the hell did the dads go?
Some deceased, some get locked up.
As black men, the fathers, we looking way strong in this generation. Like
you guys are breaking that cycle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. We talked to a few of the guys. Now we're gonna go for a little walk.
But real quick,
have you ever gotten in a car accident that wasn't your fault? Oh, ball you deserve. Ready to communicate with Morgan the past couple of 40 times. If you billion W.
Doing all these ads, bro.
With his kid, right?
How you doing, man? We're using you as an example of a good father.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that's my Lord.
That's awesome.
This our future right here, you feel me?
Did you grow up with a dad? Yeah.
Nah, that shit be.
And what's your name?
My name Bone. What's your name?
Tyler. Because I was seeing a lot of liquor stores. I was like, damn, where do people get there?
This store right here. They trying to shut down.
Why?
Too much happening. That's all.
Shut down our Rite Aids over the shop.
Oh, all the Rite Aids gone.
We had Wendy's.
Why did it shut down the Rite Aids?
City.
You guys lost a lot of places out here.
A lot.
When it comes to the fiends out here, the people using drugs, overdosing, they just pass out in these trap houses out here or what?
Anywhere. You might walk past one. Yeah.
Like zombie land.
Sure.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the wintertime, they most likely in the trap house. They around overdosing. But in the summertime, you feel around catch them laid out.
Just walking around.
Hell yeah, in the alley.
And they sell all sorts of objects too. When did you guys all start noticing zombies out here though?
2015. That's probably when the fentanyl hit the street. Like,
so it wouldn't be a surprise to see someone passed out in this alley, right?
No, hell no, that ain't no surprise, man. Hell no. Only thing I can do is just make the best out of my situation. It used to piss me off, but it don't no more. Hell no.
Do they ever clean this up? They don't do shit. Damn.
Bro, this city make me itch.
Harlem business like a little personal Harlem business to come clean and shit.
But I will say, no needles right here.
Block vacant. Probably got like
6 to 8 people.
Right.
If you look at these roofs, they're crumbling. This is fully overgrown right here. Fucking growing out of the window. So when I see the alcohol out here, is this paying your respects to someone that's died? Is that?
Yeah. 9 times out of 10 you see that paying
Yep.
respect to somebody that died.
Oh, the floor is literally falling apart. It's like a different city, man.
That's where the zombies go at night. This trap pool right here, bro. Bro died right here in this house. You hear me?
Be honest and tell him how he died though.
Wow.
Bro was taking Xannies and E-pills and all that. You feel me? Got his little money, got his little lead check for real. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit just went left. The day he died, bro cried on my shoulder, like right here. Like told me he can't take it no more, he wanna die. His mother was dead, his grandmother was on a deathbed, you feel me? And his brother did some shit we ain't gonna speak on, but he couldn't take no more, bro. And that same day he cried on my shoulder and told me he wanted to die. He died right here on this couch, bro.
How that made you feel?
No, listen, right? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
It did make me feel bad because how the situation happened, it just felt like I could have did more at that time. You get what I'm saying? How he was passed out. I'm just thinking he passed out. The whole time he's his breath, his breathing, his heart rate is slowing down. He losing oxygen, but I'm just thinking he passed out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, if I knew better, I'd do better. You hear me? And I could have helped him, bro.
Yeah, one of my
Bro, life be lifing. life be life, and if some people don't know how to handle it, you really got to be strong to handle certain situations, to make it out of certain situations. And there he had another black man to come to him and vent to him. He was just basically, it was a cry for help because he didn't know what else to do and he didn't know who to go to. So he went to his homie and he let his homie know, hey, I don't think I can do life no more. And low key, that's how he took his life. He overdosed on purpose. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. That's why it's good to always have a good support circle around you. You need a good group of people around you that you can always go to. For some people, that's your parents, your friends, your grandma, grandpa, whoever you got. If you got somebody close to you in life, like keep them people close. Just remember, they're not going to be here forever, so you can't continue to use them as a crutch forever. But at the same time, like, vent to those people, man. Talk to them. Talk to them. As black people, we don't do therapy. I'm not saying I'm a strong advocate for therapy. I don't per se believe in therapy, but at the same time, it's like I use my friends, I use my parents, I use my sister as therapy. I use like people around me, I use them as therapy. So if I need to talk, even if it ain't what I want to talk about, I'll just talk to them. And once I'm done talking, that like I've been heard. Like I said, even if it's not about the situation that I want to talk about, as long as I'm just able to just talk to them, like dang, and I hang up or I leave, I'm refreshed. I'm in a better state of mind because like now, dang, I just touch reality, touch somebody that I love. Like I'm good now, and sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that, but it's people out here that don't have that, so they don't have people that they can run to talk, just to blow smoke, just to get off they, whatever they got to get off their mind, off their chest. They don't have nobody to go to. And those be the ones that be fighting, man. They be fighting. They going through it mentally. They lose that battle when they go to drugs because drugs help them cope. Drugs help them cope. So I don't ever judge people based off drugs. If they are addict, they're an addict. I get it. But you really can't judge their struggle because you don't know how they got there. You don't know how they got there. And you know how much they probably done went through to get them to where they at now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of gotta understand that. You gotta know that, and you can't just look at it from one side. You gotta look at it from both sides, man. But